YouTube, welcome back to another video. It's currently 5:45, half 5, that's the alarm, and I just put on my story then. Replace snoozing the alarm with your electrolytes. Get some ice in there, you'll be awake in no time. So I literally get them down me, dive straight into work. So do not snooze your alarm. Stop doing that right now if that is you. So I'm going to take you through a full day of eating today, which is at 3,300 calories. So a lot more since the last time I was filming a full day of eating at home. So we'll give you the full rundown, but I'm gonna dive into the first block of work. So 5:30, wake up, I don't eat until 9. So I have 3.5 hours of just solid work, head down. Let's get it. So if we need any more proof that I just lock in that 3.5 hours, I forgot to fill my coffee in my full day of eating, even though we can get away with that because it's not technically food, is it? But the coffee, I have 7 AM still, so that stays. So that is literally just coffee, 7, and that is 15 mil of almond milk I put into that, which is like, I think it's like 3 calories, right? So I just keep that consistent. In all my coffees, I put just 15 mil of almond milk, and then that just stays the same, locked in. So that is literally all I have. It's now currently 8:30, so that was an hour ago that I drank that. So that is literally electrolytes, the coffee I will have as well. By the time I've gone down at 9, I'll have drank 1.5 litres. So I already literally get down like 2 litres before I eat my meal once, so I'm nice and hydrated. I used to struggle really badly with migraines. When I'm on a screen, obviously, for as long as I am, like, I never thought I'd be able to do that. But because I keep nice and hydrated, and like, if I don't drink enough, I can feel like my eyes getting tired, and I can feel like that feeling when that might kick in. So it's very important for me to keep on top of that. So we're going to get 3 more check-ins done now, and then we will get down at 9 and dive into meal 1. The team are flying. I'm going to be showing you a lot now of what's going on with the coaching, because honestly, we've got some crazy results on the way. And just like this morning now, we shared Morgan yesterday, so he's done ridiculously well. 10 weeks work there, condition drilled. Just this morning now as well, we've got Scott, that is 11 weeks work, right? And you can see the difference that he's made in 11 weeks. Absolutely top class, making some big changes. And then we've got Armin there as well, going into block 3, just in a ridiculously good spot. Looks crazy good there, so super happy. You know the score on Thursday for meal 1. Stick to football is on. Brand new. We love it. Elite.
First question.
Right. Let's go. We have got, it's cold, mate, 30 grams of whey frozen for meal 1. I have then got 130 grams of sourdough, 3 whole eggs, 100 grams of tomato, and then a nice little drizzle of reduced sugar ketchup. 9 AM. Well, it's actually 9:30 now. I'm actually a little bit behind. Got caught up just doing things same as normal. 615 calories going down the hatch. YouTube is on. Eat this, and I'll show you what's next. Let's dive in. So the routine now, what I love to do is eat these cold free, right? So once I've eaten that meal 1, that's hot, bro. So I get this ready now. So pre-workout, we have got, whilst it's fresh in my brain, 125 oats. I've got 50 grams of blueberries that I'm just going to press down now as the base. We've got 10 grams of dark chocolate, which I will pop on here. I just keep it on one side, and it's nice, like a nice little treat. Nice little treat by the time you get to it. That's the key. Then I have got 30 grams of whey, which I'm going to put on top. I'll show you once I've done it, when I've put it in the fridge now, and then when I take it out in a couple of hours. So I have got as well the ground sweet cinnamon. That is from Sainsbury's, and that is banging. So I'll make this up, I'll show you what it looks like. That is the finished product, boys, with the whey on there, and then the cinnamon. And I will put that in the fridge. And you already know, we switch around the whey flavors daily. Perform everything. Luke 25, you know the score. Save yourself 25% off all of them. 25% nicer, 25% more effective, 25% better on top of that as well with my code when you have it pre-workout, because that's when I have mine. So it's a magic code. You boys, you know the score. What I've got with that as well is 1 squares bar, which I'll show you when I make all my pre and stuff like that. It's not actually time for pre yet, I've just eaten my meal once. So what I have now is a coffee, but then I get onto the decaf coffee now. So I'm gonna have 1 coffee, decaf, straight back to work. Right bro, good morning. There is checking, mate. Please let me know that that all makes sense, so I know we're crystal clear, mate, of what we need now this week. So let's get it, bro. So one thing I just said to a couple of the boys there, right? I will push them. Like, if their standards are if their standards are lower than just where they can be, I will always be honest with everyone. Like, there is no point us as coaches saying like, oh, it's all right, did it? Like, don't get me wrong, there's times absolutely we can have empathy. Something big's gone on and we have to manage it. But there's times where if you know somebody actually wants to do something and their standards are way below, you've got to be honest and you've got to push. And that's why I hold my own standards so high. And I know that the boys appreciate that, because if I'm saying to do something, I do it myself. I have done it myself. I'm willing to do it myself. And there's proof of that, right? So if you are coaching somebody, you have to be doing that. If I'm checking in late, I couldn't moan at anybody to get their checking on. Or if I was missing my food, I couldn't say, look, come on, these standards can be better. So that is huge, right? And you'll see the day of food today. That's what's set. That's what gets drilled. So I'm more than confident then when I'm setting someone's food that they can do it because it's best for them. And they know I'm doing that. So let's get down. Let's get these lights off. And let's get ready to train legs. So what I will do, you know, I fancy 20 mins in the freezer with them oats. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the gym bag down now before I just get myself ready. So basically, that's work done. I've just got like, I'll usually have like 10 minutes worth of WhatsApp to clear. So I'll just do that like when I'm getting sorted. And then we'll get off to the gym. So I'm going to take this stuff down, get them oats in the freezer for 20. And then by the time I'm down and ready, they'll be perfect. I really need a trim as well, boys, bad. So please just ignore me with this video because I can't be arsed having a hat on the whole time. So just close your eye. Whenever I've not got a hat on or my hood, just close your eyes and just listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, deal? Cheers, boys. Let's get this in the freezer. Right, squad. So pre, as it is legs, I don't have a pump pre. I connect so well with my legs. I don't want any more of a pump than I will get. To be honest, I will still get a good pump, especially with my quads. So what we have got is going in, just the standard stim pre. So perform. This one is the gummy worms. Like, I can never remember if it's sour gummy worms or if it's just gummy worms. It's just gummy worms, but it does taste quite sour. That's why I always think in my head it's called sour gummy worms. But yeah, this is banging. So I'll have a big fat scoop of that. And then, just so I don't forget, we will put 5 grams of creatine in. Now, I had this conversation with Corbin, if you're watching this, was breaking this down with him before. We only need 5 grams of creatine daily, really, when we're looking from a performance standpoint. There is multiple cognitive benefits. So if you want to take a little bit more creatine, then you can absolutely fine. But what we don't really need to be doing is like bringing that up and down, basically, is what I was saying. So 5 grams a daily is fine. If you are looking more so into like some cognitive benefits, you could spread that throughout the day a little bit, or you could just take, say, 10 grams in one go, for example. So that's pretty much the rundown with creatine. Don't overthink it too much. What I will then do then is the absolute key. Get a good few ice cubes into this, because any drink, right, your electrolytes, your pre, got to have ice in there, mate. Got to have ice in there. And then sodium, massive part of staying hydrated, especially with legs. The last thing I want to be doing is like cramping. So with the amount I drink, I need to lightly salt each meal. So what I literally do is, I know what about 1 gram is. I'll have about 1.5 to 2 grams of pink salt, and I'll just literally neck this down because I ain't having it on my oats. That'd ruin my oats, that'd ruin my pre. So I just have it like that, like a proper bloke. And then out the freezer comes the oats. So there is pre. We've got the oats, we've got the squares bar, and we've got the gummy worms. Elite. Let's go. Yes, boys. Right, we're at the gym. Pre is down. It is chilly. I've got my sliders on because I want to put my squat shoes on today, and my feet are absolutely freezing, so that might not be the best idea through winter. But either way, we move. So we're going to get in. We're going to nail this. We're fueled up, and that's a big thing. Like, look where my food is today, right? So I can go in. I know I've got plenty fuel in this session, and I've got plenty fuel coming out of this session to recover. So if you've never had a prolonged period of training on over 3,000 calories, let's say, get yourself there, because that will be the best that training has ever been. And if you are patient with getting there, you can get there, I promise you, unless you are about 42 kilo, which if you're on high 2000s there, that's going to be a lot of food. So prolonged period of training on this food, that is what you need to build the tissue and to really have training flying, right? So don't waste time. I'm going to lock in. I'm going to get there. I've just ordered 2 new mics as well for my other camera for when I'm in the gym. So in-gym stuff is going to level up. So make sure you subbed. I snapped my Rode mic in Dubai. I've been quite good at taking care of camera stuff, but I think I took too much. I pushed the boat out with what I was squeezing into my camera bag, and I've snapped it. So either way, we've got some new ones coming today. I'm going to try and get a new lens sorted for that camera as well today. So in-gym stuff, going to be leveling up. Out-of-gym stuff, we just fly about and we're consistent, right? So anyway, enough rambling on. Let's get in and let's drill legs. Let's roll. We're out. Let me know if you want me to go through that leg day, because it is like ridiculously low volume, but the quality of that is ridiculous. And I just spoke about this on socials then. One thing to try, right? One thing I just did. For the first time in my whole entire life, I did not aimlessly scroll once for a full session. If one of my guys tags me on the story, or I need to reply to something, or I need to shoot somebody a message in that time, I'll still do it. But aimlessly scrolling on anything, or aimlessly checking anything, didn't do it. And got done quicker. I was just thinking about the next set in my own little zone. Didn't speak to anybody, just zoned in. I had a sick session. So give that a try. Is it difficult to do? Yeah, it is. That's like true discipline. Like for me, eating the same foods, training, easy, right? When it comes to putting the phone down and between every set, check it. I literally, right, what I usually do is check my YouTube, check what the views are on, check any comments, scroll for Instagram, and then I'm like, oh. And then I've got to go into like a 5-plate pendulum, right? So don't get me wrong, I can still switch it on, but I don't want to be doing that. I don't want that to be a habit. And obviously it's a habit because I've done it since I've had a phone, right? So pretty much the whole time I've ever trained. So that was the first time in my whole life I've never done that. And I don't scroll much. I'm on my phone a hell of a lot for work, but I don't actually just aimlessly just like doom scroll. I'm very good at not doing it. But in the gym is the one place still it will get me. So that was a big win, and that was a big session. And this is a full day of eating. So we will get back and we will get into post-workout. But what I do is clear WhatsApp now. So yes, I'm on my phone for that, but that is genuine work, right? Clear my WhatsApp, make sure the boys are set, get back, which is about 25-minute drive. I'll go for a walk, get some steps done, just let myself just chill, because I'm still like pretty, especially after legs. So let myself chill, get some steps done, come back, and then I'll have my post-workout. So that's the plan. Great session, legs fried, nice drive home. We're in. Just a side note, boys, I'm going to the Liverpool game Saturday, right? What's going on? What is going on? If we don't beat Villa, mate, I'm worried. I'm very worried. I'm the most delusional Liverpool fan you'll ever meet. I'll always back the boys. I'll always back the gaffer. But come on, mate. The Liverpool Football Club. Anyway, let's get into the oats. Beautiful. Been in the freezer. I'll show you the consistency, right? I love sitting and watching YouTube. That's why you'll never like see me eating much on here. I'll just show you the meals. But the consistency, it's like, it's pretty hard. It's like flapjack, this one. Like that won't drop off. It just dropped off. But you know what I mean? Like it wouldn't, I'm not going to risk it because of the way, but and cinnamon, but it wouldn't like fall out of the bowl, do you know what I'm saying? So it's more like sticky flapjack vibe, which I just absolutely love. It's like just smashing. I've got white chocolate whey. It's like just smashing a big flapjack, and the oats just digest so well. And the berries are great. It's a healthy meal. Man, it's just elite. So, plough this down. I just actually got a lot of work done, to be fair, and I got steps up to 5,500. So that is decent. I'll round off the others then. I'll just go for a couple of little strolls after the next 2 meals, and then I will be all good. So we will find something on YouTube. We will get that on. Ooh, nice. Brand new bro chat. 12 minutes ago. Lovely. Stick that on. If you ever watch my YouTube, right, I love nothing more than a nice meal. Connor, shout out Connor, watching the YouTube. Just put something in the chat then, the Coaching Coliseum chat, with me on the screen and a meal. It's lovely, right? So if you watch my YouTube whilst eating a meal, make sure you tag me, because that is what I do with every single meal, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, make sure you tag me. I would love to see it. I just got a very nice message about YouTube as well. So thank you very much, because it's good to know that the vids are helping. It's good to know that the vids are entertaining. So make sure you subbed if you are here, and make sure you like, because there's plenty more coming. So just got one of the new boys all set up, and what I make it crystal clear, right, is any new plan is going to feel overwhelming, and it's going to feel a little bit difficult, like, oh, this is different. If you let that stop you doing things, it's not just coaching, it's with anything. If you stop as soon as you feel that, right, that is you just literally, you're just settling for your comfort zone. So you're not going to develop, you're not going to get better. There is so many things that I have done where I've been like, oh, fucking hell, this is horrible. But you do them things, you realise you're fine, and you grow, and you get better, and you learn more, right? The first time I ever started with a coach, the first time I listened to a mentor for business, the first time I did a photo shoot, the first time of just stepping on stage just now and decided to do that, right? Like the first time I did a team photo shoot, the first time I did a team meetup, the first time I ordered clothes, like all of these things, like you get it like, oh, what if it goes wrong? What if they're like, oh, I can't do it? Like, yeah, we all have that. You'll all have that little like, oh my God, this is uncomfortable. This is different. Drive through it. You're fine. You don't want to be living without that. Trust me, you don't want to. So just a little rant. Not saying that this new person has said that. I just always make it clear that that feeling is completely normal. So don't stress. But yeah, don't let that win, because you will just live half the life you can. Right, boys, so time for meal 4. So what I'm going to do, I cook 500 grams of beef mince and split that into 3. So that'll be today's meal 4, next day, and the day after that. So that helps move time. Then all we've got, which literally takes 4 minutes, is 300 calories worth of egg noodles. Just because I think I was spamming rice a bit too much. I'm trying to take a little break away from them, and they digest really well. And then within that meal, we have got 100 grams of pineapple. So I'm going to put the noodles with the beef, and then a little bit of sauce, and that is meal 4. So yeah, the beef obviously takes the longest. That's why I'm going to cook that now. Then that's for the next 3 days, and then literally the next 2 days, I literally just have to bang these on. Take 4 minutes. That meal is rapid, because this is always when I'm busy. Like it's 5 to 5 now. Then I've got the team call, training call at 5:30. Then I've got 2 catch-up calls. I've got other bits to do if I've got other calls and all of that. So I need something quick. So that's why the beef's ready. Noodles take 5 minutes. Easy work. So I'll show you the finished product. So finished product. Little bit of ketchup on top. Don't judge me. Bangs. Try it. 100 pineapple. I can't remember the exact grams, but it's 300 calories from egg noodles, and then it is 166 beef mince, bit of pink salt sauce. Lovely. Forgot one thing, boys. Caramel Snack Jack after for dessert, 50 calories. Lovely. So big team training call in the bag. I went through 16 sets, which has taken it out of me, to be fair. I just said to them then, all right, I feel like I am literally about to lose my voice. But we've moved the team call to 5:30 now on a Thursday and a Monday. Just because when I was in Dubai, I was like, how do you feel about... Well, I put them earlier because obviously that was 8:30 for me. And the boys were like, this is better. So the ones who can join live liked it better. And then the ones who just can't quite join live, they've got more time this evening now to watch it. So it's working a lot better, which is cool. So they will keep rolling at this time. But that, just the value there from a training standpoint, it's underfeed. Like that will make a massive, massive, massive difference. So that's why we do not miss one. That is why I nearly lost my voice, because I just start shouting about training because I love it. But very good call. Yes, yes. So I just filmed, hence why I've had an outfit change, a educational vid. So what I'm going to try and bring to the channel is one educational video a week where we strictly just go through something with training, nutrition, mindset, whatever it may be, and get some of this knowledge out there to you. Obviously, you'll pick up bits in these vids as well, but what I'm going to really try and do is structure this now. Let me know if you think this is a good idea if you're watching the tube. So we're going to go with just one life, full day of eating, whatever it is, vid like today. I'm going to go with one, again, just my life and coaching and whatever's going on, but I'll include a session in there, and then I'm going to do one educational video. So I think I can very easily now, I've been loving the YouTubes, so any support is like massively appreciated. I think those 3 a week is very, very doable. I'm thinking like a Wednesday, Sunday is normal, and then like a Friday or a Monday evening. So if you think that is a good idea, then make sure you let me know, because at least 2 are coming. I think I can keep up with the 3. Might need Lucy to help me. So Lucy might be needed to learn some editing skills. Filming is not the problem, editing with time, because boys come first. And I have got a call in 3 minutes with Jacob to make sure we are all set to smash the end of this year and next year. So I will jump on, boys, and I will see you at meal 5, where I'm cooking up some pasta for me and Lucy, because she is the GOAT. So Lucy gets a shout out. She's not even in. She's having a good old catch up with her mate at the minute while I'm cracking on. But that is pretty standard. But she knows the score. We're on it. So I'll stop blabbering. Let's speak to Jacob. Jacob, you watch this, shout out. Jacob's a legend. Jacob's an OG on the team. Right, meal 5 time. So I always cook mine and Lucy's last meal, right? So on prep, I would make just my own. I had my chicken rice meal, and then I'd make Lucy pretty much whatever she wanted. Now, obviously, we can eat together. So I've got different amounts to Lucy, because Lucy ain't on 3,300 calories, right? And I might have slightly different amount. Like I've got more chicken, more pasta, all of that, right? So all I literally do, boys, and you can do the same, doesn't take any more time. I put my chicken in there and my pasta there. I put Lucy's chicken in there and Lucy's pasta there. And then I literally just go, right, plate, bang, bang, easy work. I can log mine. Lucy doesn't need hers weigh in and all of that because she ain't logging. So literally just do that. Make your own meal in a pan. Make your missus the exact same in another pan. And if you've got a dishwasher, it doesn't matter if you've used another pan, just bang it in the dishwasher. So literally, it is that simple. All I've done there is put 110 grams of pasta in my pan, 100 grams of tomatoes, 160 chicken. I've got 2 rice cakes there. So that is literally it. I will use this little bit of it. Again, Lucy will have more pasta sauce than me, so I'll just bang in more for her. So I've got 100 grams of this, which is like 30 calories. Lucy will have probably more like 160, 170 with that, and like less chicken. So that's it. That's literally it. Like it's dead easy. So you can easily cook for you and for your missus, and just keep it dead simple. And I will do that every night with whatever we want. You just got to be organised. So sometimes with food, it's a bit of a ball ache for Lucy, but she gets the last meal made. So you got to do these little things like, okay, I'm logging my food and stuff like that, but if they're getting their last meal made, trust me, they'll be fine with that. So top tip, that'll help a lot. So make that up, get that down, and that is food done for the day at 8 o'clock. And then what I'll do is I'll actually chill with Lucy, because I've literally not seen her all day and I've not stopped. I will have a good old no caffeine Diet Coke, and that will be the last thing then that's going in. There we go, the final meal. Lucy's, mine, less sauce, not as nice.
It was pretty cool too. The first year
All good. And Lucy's got cheese, and I haven't, but I've got 2 rice cakes, so I win. Yes, boys. Good afternoon. It is the next day. We're still in the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good afternoon, though, if it is the afternoon when you're watching it. So I stayed in the 77th this morning, which is good, boys. That's where I want to be. I feel a lot more human, fully about it, fully at it, ready to get in and smash a big session. So that was the full day of food. Make sure any questions that you've got with that, please do let me know. I will tell you the macros, because it always annoys me if I see a full day of eating and they don't say the macros on there. So that was 3,300 calories, 217 grams protein, 440 carb, and 63 grams of fat, 64 grams of fat. So that is the full day complete. And the good thing is, today is obviously a different day from that. All I did this morning, get that whole exact day into today. If I want to switch anything slightly, I will do it. If not, I'll just stick with exactly the same, and then I cannot miss. So do the same. Get that base day set. Get that in as the base every single day, and then you can chop and change things if you do need to. Do that, you cannot go wrong, boys. So thank you very much for watching. Massively appreciate it. Plenty of vids coming, so make sure you are subbed. Drop me a like if you have watched this far, and I will see you in the next one, fellas. Peace.